Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here with part 118, 118 of Final Fantasy IX, the PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we are continuing the hunt for the friendly monsters, which apparently is pseudo required for fighting Ozma. It's not 100% required, but it makes things a lot easier. And last episode we basically came to the foregone conclusion that Ghost was already encountered at some point, and I'm pretty positive Moo was encountered as well. So the next one on the list, I'm pretty sure we haven't came across, is the friendly Ladybug, which should be around here somewhere. And this one's like a 50-50, like maybe we have, maybe we haven't. But the next one I'm pretty sure we haven't is Yeti. But essentially we need to encounter the initial 8 friendly monsters, and then the final friendly monster will spawn in the place where we need to go meet it. But yeah, that's basically the plan for now, and this episode should be coming out on the 10th of November, 2025, which is a Monday, so hope you guys are having a great start to your week. And I apologize about the lack of streams recently, but hopefully tomorrow we should be doing our usual Tuesday stream. So hopefully we'll see what happens, but yeah. So essentially we're just gonna get in a bunch of random battles here until either Ladybug is encountered, or I'm probably going to give it like 15-20 minutes. If we don't encounter it, then I'm just going to lock the camera. Probably just going to move to the next location. Also, I'm pretty sure the ragtime like quiz guy can show up here. I think we did come across Marlboro? This guy's showing up in all the weird places, man. But yeah, this kind of coincides with our other goal right now of like grinding a little bit, because we are definitely not strong enough for Ozma yet. And I think everybody has their min-maxing equipment on pretty much, except for Freya. Because Freya hasn't learned long reach yet, which is not necessary 100%, but like it's a pretty useful ability, so I was like, why not just like boost with the eco? And not necessary, but like, why not, you know what I mean? But yeah, I have not been keeping track of the friendly monsters thing because I didn't know until recently it was, yeah, basically required for Ozma. Yeah. The enemies around here definitely did get an upgrade, so... Probably gonna give it like 5 more encounters before I just like say, well, we probably got it already. Freya's probably gonna level up on the next one, so... gonna switch her out for the... There it is, Beret. Okay, and everybody else is good to go. Just gonna do one of these. A zombie dragon again. Okay. I mean, these guys are pretty imposing, but they're not that strong. I mean, comparatively to the other things I was just encountering. There we go. And Eco is gonna get her level up as well, so I'm just gonna switch her to her slightly better thing. Let's re-equip that protect ring and yeah, okay. Probably give this like 2 more encounters until we save. Probably got it already. Honestly, probably did get it already, but you know. Okay. This'll be the last one until we switch locations. Yep. And this should be a level up. I don't know why he's always picking on Freya. It's weird. Alright. You can drop their cards. Interesting. We're at 66, okay. Alright, so I'm going to assume we already got the ladybug. I mean, we could just take the chocobo over there, but I don't really see the point because we're going to switch back to the invincible, like, pretty much immediately. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So the Yeti, I'm pretty sure we haven't encountered. Forest and plains near Medain Sari. Always. Okay. And we have encountered the nymph, and we haven't encountered the Jabberwock or the Feather Circle, I think. So I'm pretty sure we only have 3 left before we can go find the friendly Yan, which is going to be kind of dangerous, but it should be okay. Alright. So Medain Sari should be right there. When they say forest and plains, I think they mean the green section here. But just in case, I think we'll hit the forest. And also, just in case, we're gonna save before we do this. Although, I guess I could have just used the save state. That would be faster, but whatever. I do need to get going in like 15 or 20 minutes though, so... hopefully we can get one of these. the ham. Actually, yeah, how are we doing on cards? Do I need to drop some cards? $94, so not quite yet, but preemptively it might be a good idea. 4, that one's got 5, so we can get rid of that. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, we have plenty of cards at this point, like it doesn't particularly matter. Fairly positive we haven't encountered the Yeti, so and this is definitely like slower going than grinding Grand Dragons as far as like leveling goes, but I mean, I don't know, the fights are over really fast. Oh, fuck yeah, bro. There's our guy. Yeah, because I feel like I would have remembered this dude. Give me some more! Some more what? Some more what? Pretty sure he wants multiple ore, right? Yeah. Thanks. Yay! Oh, he doesn't say anything about the next one? I mean, Eco got boost, so we don't have to put the bumps piece on her anymore. We can just leave the ribbon on. So that's nice. I think this is like one of the only Final Fantasy games, come to think of it, where, and I've probably mentioned this before, but like, yeah, I think it's one of the only ones where the ribbon doesn't protect against status ailments. Okay, so where is the next one? Because we already got the nymph. We need... And maybe we did get the feather circle? I don't think we did, but maybe we did. So the Jabberwock. And the directions on this are kinda not great. It says forests and plains in evening areas north of Oilivert. How far south is Oilivert? It says north of Oilivert? Bathed in dusk on the grassland terrain or on chocobo tracks? On the dirt or in the forest? Okay. Literally says can be tricky to find. Oh shit, fuck, nope. Not doing that yet. That is Oil Alert, okay. North. Okay, that's not dusk. This is dusk. Oh yeah, look at that. Oil Alert's not even accessible. It says forest and plains. So like this chunk of forest should be fine, right? Because like, yeah, then it reverts back to the normal, so... Because it's like the lighting is the clue. Just gonna lock the camera, so like here should do it. Fuck. I mean, Vivi's trance is just super useful, so that's like... kind of a huge pain in the ass. I mean, it's just lame that it... I hate when a trance goes to waste, but that's like... most of them. And when I was younger, I was like, you know, it sucks that, you can't just hold on to your trance like you can in, like, the limit breaks in Final Fantasy VII, but... Freya is almost there. I mean, I guess she probably won't level up on the next encounter. Damn it. She might on this one, though. and watch, this one would be the Jabberwock. Which would be a little bit of a waste, but... no. There we go. And I'm like almost 100% positive I've never got this one. Running a little bit low on MP. The Jabberwock, that is. So... I can just use life to take him out, right? Yeah. Is there any downside to that? No, still get AP, still get experience, like... doesn't seem to be any downside. Damn it. Six. There we go. Like, it just seems like right draw gives you a random amount of MP. Not really sure 100% how that works, but like sometimes it feels like there's consistency to it, and I don't know, sometimes there just doesn't. And like, you should be able to spawn here because it says forests and plains in evening areas north of Oilivert. Should appear in areas bathed in dusk. Or in the forests. Yeah. So I think the spawn rate is just low. Fuck yeah, brah. 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 I said fuck yeah. Oh, damn it. Ragtime, motherfucker. Piece of shit. Alright. Is larger than Alexandria? I'm pretty sure that's true. Because it has an airship dock, dude. And, like, it encompasses some of the other shit. And I think that was, like, part of the dialogue. When they first came into Lindblom and were like, wow, this thing is massive. When they were literally coming from Alexandria. So, like, that sounds right. Damn it. Damn, I can't do the beach healing thing here because there is no beach. Although I could just like go somewhere else where there is beach real quick, but I mean, we do have a lot of ethers, and Freya does have chemist, so I could just toss eco and ether. Like, because everybody else is fine for now. Although it'd be really nice if this guy just wanted to spawn. That'd be really cool. Because I do need to get going. Or eco, you could just toss yourself. No. Because Freya has the thing, right? really don't have all that much health. Apparently, according to one post, somebody was saying, like, slightly like the furthest east one by the ocean, so like here? There are two forests here. Holy shit, no way. First encounter? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Prima Vista did have a mist engine, right? Because all the engines ran on mist? Yeah. Please, 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 please. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Oh, this is a huge pain in the ass. Okay. Like, based on one of the other posts I found about it, it said took somebody 6 hours to find this fucker. There we go. Moonstone. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I haven't encountered the feather circle before. Two. Just gonna do that. And Kiraga for everybody. Okay, so feather circle should be the last one before we can find the final friendly monster. And basically, feather circle will just be in the snow areas somewhere. I think, because there were 2 beaches, right? One of them is closer to Estogaza, which we can't go back to either. But this is also where the chocobo tracks were, so that seems like a pretty safe bet. And we'll have to do this on the next episode, guys. So, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And just in case, I want to make sure we're near a beach. Literally just says any snowy area on the Lost Continent, so we should be fine. We should be able to heal right here. Yep. Okay, cool. But yeah, we'll do this on the next one because I do have to get going, guys. Because yeah, after we find this friendly feather circle, then we have to do the very risky thing of trying to find the friendly version. Thankfully, he's friendly. But the friendly version of one of the most powerful basic enemies in the game. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Very, very glad we actually found that Jabberwock, because I was starting to get a little worried there after reading some of the posts I was finding about it. I was just like, oh shit. If this is going to take like literal hours, that would be a problem, because I'm kind of pressed for time right now. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Of course, before we get going, it's time for the outro. Special thanks, updates, all that jazz, and a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it possible, the current Arts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novellis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you all so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out and very much appreciated, and it is very much optional. So you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits and help us afford things like food and keeping the lights on, then check the join button down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's no join button for you. That can happen for various reasons. There's also a link in the description, talks about becoming a channel member, that will also bring up the membership details. But yeah, Membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote in the series that get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full week over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So, we will have one coming up for November 2025. It's likely going to be in the back half of the month, and it's more than likely going to be selecting a future Retro Classic series. Not the one to directly follow this one, because that would be the 2000 subscriber special that was chosen a while ago, but the one to follow that, because that one's going to be short. And the series to follow Hollow Knight has already been decided, and Cyberpunk isn't going to be ending anytime soon. But, yeah, if you are a new channel member, like, most of the previous Members' Choice polls are still up over on the membership tab, and if you haven't voted on them before, you still can. And so even if you're just a member for 1 month, you could vote on all of the ones that you missed, and you're still going to be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. This is, however, an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you want all the announcements as they happen, and the bell doesn't work for you, I gotcha, the bell does not work for me. There are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you have yourself an amazing day.